Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to Gabe's Games. Thank you very much for coming to see me play a little bit more of Star Wars The Force Unleashed today, which is one of my favourite Star Wars games, and in fact the game I'd say is one of the best Star Wars games ever made. But thank you very much for coming to watch me play this. Please like and subscribe. Let's get into this. Now, I played this for years when I was younger. And I'm quite weak in force powers right now compared to what I need to be by the time I get to the end of this game. But Starkiller here is essentially an equal to Luke Skywalker in power, trained in the dark side of the Force. And that is just such a fascinating what if. It's really cool. When you start playing this, you can't really like hold down your force push. By the time you get to the end, though, it's just so cool. So right now I'm pretty weak. So let's go and get all of these thingies, and that's going to help me out big time. These guys are the real problem. The rest are usually, not too bad. And then he's going to bring up like a whole bunch of reinforcements through one of these things. Alright. And yeah, I hope you're doing really well. I'm just having a blast playing this. Honestly, this is a game which I feel is an example of like how some of the older games are actually better than modern games. If you haven't played this, I'd recommend it. It's not the most graphically gorgeous game compared to AAA modern games, but this is better value than a lot of games I find in the modern gaming era. Worse graphics, better story, better acting, better atmosphere. For me, this game is a really, really good Star Wars game. And like, I heard somebody criticize it saying, oh, it's really short. I'm like, yeah, but short's not bad. If it's a really good game, it doesn't matter necessarily if it's not very long. I will play Space Marine 2 again at some point, just because it's such an epic game. And on this difficulty, I actually need to play well, so let's start playing well. Because, like, right now it's very easy to die. Oh, come on. And there are cool little bonuses. They encourage you to really experiment with the basic combat. And when you get more powerful in this game, it's truly awesome to see, because you can start to do some impressive stuff. Like, even right now, I'd call Starkiller stronger than most basic Jedi, and he's only just really started in terms of his progression and power in the game. Oh, and I love the close-ups on that. It's really cool. There were also really good PS2 Star Wars games, and honestly, I wouldn't mind playing those again at some point. They were so good. Come on, let's get up there. Now, there you go. I was looking for this boy. And there were codes and cheats that people used to use in this game as well. And I'm going to change my lightsaber crystal to yellow now. And yeah, I'm just having a good time playing a bit of this. Might get to the General Kota boss fight and then just go and watch some anime. Get ready for tomorrow. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with what's happening. I was going to try and lift... Oh, he's throwing another one. I was going to try and throw one back at him. Now, there's an attack in this that God of War, I'd say, almost copied, which was essentially like you, just slash pause slash, and it comes up with this really stylistically cool attack. And I think God of War 2018, like, maybe they didn't copy this game exactly, but this was the first game that I really remember doing pauses. Yes, I know how to level up in this game. It's not my first time playing it. Okay, now the first one I'm going to level up is Force Push, because my force powers are not really strong right now. In the meantime, Vitality is what I will level up next. Sith Saber Flurry is the best fun. But Saber Sling is probably the one that I should go with straight away. Yeah, then that'll do. There you go. So now that I've leveled up Force Push, I can actually charge my Force Blasts. Damn! Again, if you haven't played this and you want to experience what it's like to be an absolute beast of a character, come play this. You will have an absolute blast, I promise. And yeah, otherwise, in my life now, I'm just ignoring unhelpful situations and interactions, getting on with life, making friends, doing the right thing, all of those things. And if that's not the case, document, record, save it for a rainy day. Get on top of life though, just, you know, trying to win here. And pretty happy with just playing this. I can't wait to eat my meal prep because I just made some really nice curry. So I can't wait to taste it. And yeah, otherwise, honestly, just having a great time. And I can't wait to go fishing. It's going to be so good. This kind of stuff in a game is really cool. Again, I was really impressed that this was all PS3 stuff. Like, the actual ability to just, like, throw and chuck everything in this game becomes really powerful. He's not falling, he's flying with style. Alright. This reminds me of Homer Simpson saying something like, "It's not leaking, it's overflowing." Okay, these guys are real. That attack there is one of my favorites. It's very rarely in a Star Wars game that I've got to play as a protagonist this powerful. It's very cool. Like, Cal Kestis is not near this level. In as cool as Cal Kestis is in his own way, I much prefer playing Starkiller a lot of the time because he's just powerful. Like, it is so satisfying to play as this character. Like, why would I want to play as anybody else when I can literally force blast like that? Like, yeah, now that's not a good example of what I'm talking about. Has this. Nah, still not a good example. You see what I mean though later. Cal Kestis is just so strong. And you feel it. It's like when I play God of War 2018 and I actually feel like a strong Kratos, and then I play God of War Ragnarok again, I'm like, why did they nerf my boy so hard? Cal Kestis for me is like Kratos in God of War Ragnarok, and Starkiller is Kratos in God of War 2018. Yeah, here's another one. Oh, so I hope you guys are doing really well. Oh, come on. Let's get another one. Oh, I didn't blow it up. I'm just getting all the extras. Yeah, I'm just really enjoying playing this. And otherwise, what's going to be keeping me busy? Bit of dancing. I might have a birthday dance coming up soon. And once you're a good partner dancer, your whole life changes just in ways that you just wouldn't expect. I'm going to start focusing on playing this because I actually got, like, badly hurt there. Like, yeah, that's all I'll say. Once you're a good partner dancer, your life is forever different. You are exposed to life experience that you just would not have if you were not partner dancing. I'll say that much. Boom. Hey mate, come over here. Fly. And yeah, otherwise... Oh, I'm about to go and play Minecraft with my nephew. I'm really looking forward to that. It's like, Minecraft was never... Minecraft, for me, was never exciting enough to play, other than, like, survival was cool and all, but I'd rather go and play like this. I think... Because I was a gymnast, and gymnasts are basically just massive adrenaline junkies, if I think about it. Like, in the sense that, like, there is so much adrenaline going through your system when you're learning how to do a backflip or a double front flip or something like that, that I'm I'm consistently trying to find that level of adrenaline. And so when I played video games, I was looking for a video game that was exciting because, you know, my actual hobby and activities in real life were quite exciting. So, you know, particularly for a young kid growing up, when you think gymnastics, you're like, oh, it's so cool. All the flips. Oh, come on. So yeah, I never quite liked Minecraft because it was just not exciting enough, but my nephew likes Minecraft and I like playing with him, so I think I will try and play Minecraft with him. He's going to show me the ropes. And otherwise, yeah, go fishing with my grandparents, play some Minecraft with my nephew, play video games, make videos. The one thing I really like about this channel is that, like, you know, it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but the videos are basically going to be there for a very long period of time. I would say forever. I would say, in a way, this, you know, achieves a measure of immortality, in the sense that, like, you can just close your eyes and you know that what you've done on YouTube stays there. But, you know, if YouTube crashes for whatever reason, then I suppose the videos won't be up there anymore. But I think the chances of YouTube crashing are very, very small. So, it's cool. My channel will be here for a long time, as will my achievements in-game. I honestly wonder if this game would be something that, like, a new play would really like. I think so and I don't think so. It's a bit old graphically now compared to most modern AAA games. Like, to really try and get somebody to understand why this is good now, when you have a lot of pretty looking games out there, would be a bit of a sell, I think. Still a good game. Also, you know, the cool thing about this is that, like, obviously I can do that, but these guys have gear on them which makes them harder for you to maneuver compared to the stormtroopers. So, like, they're a little bit force resistant, which is why you can't just, like, chuck them as easily. Which is part of General Kota's smart planning. And General Kota thought that he was going to fight Darth Vader here, really. Now, now we're dealing with a force field, so what you basically do is you just send them all into the actual you know, laser. They thought they were going to trap me. Well, they're trapped. And then that one's done. Now we have two. I've already come this way. So these guys are smart too, like they're actually deflecting attacks. I really like the physics in this game too, like everything's pretty realistic. In the sense that when I move something, I feel like it really moves properly. When you smash the window, enemies get thrown outside, the vacuum of space is still there, operating well, and immediately, like, the physics works just quite well. Ah! Whoa. Might actually die. That is crazy. I'm actually going to start paying attention to how I'm supposed to be playing this and stop just talking. There you go. It's kind of late for me to get this now, to be honest, because I've already defeated everyone, but let's keep going. That is so satisfying. There's this character in a real-time strategy game called The Lord of the Rings, The Battle for Middle-earth 2, and in that game you actually have a guy called Karsh, and he was always so much fun to play as. He kind of broke the game, because when you played as him, he could drain the life of every single enemy around him, and so you basically just sent him into enemy soldiers, and they dropped by the thousands. There you go. Okay. Here we are. Now this part is always tricky. I've got to think about this. Because it's a balance between trying to take this guy out and trying not to have too many of these boys left after you've done dealing with the big fella. So it's a balancing act. Because it is tricky. Okay, so now I feel like it's time to focus on the machine. Ah! Okay, that should be very nearly ready to go. Now this is one of the most satisfying things I've actually seen in Star Wars, to be honest. Because how cool is it to be able to do that? And he is so strong. Like, there are very few Jedi that I can think of, or like even Force wielders that I can think of, just effortlessly pulling that kind of attack off. It's just so cool. Just crushes it. Makes you realize how strong Starkiller is. Now let me just see. There's usually like a move or two that I can upgrade here. Because whenever I'm at this point, I usually start doing some nifty stuff. Now, Vitality, please. I'll save the rest of the upgrades for later. That attack is one of the most satisfying things that I've ever actually played. It's just so simple. And I think even God of War 2018 copied that basic, like, lightsaber flurry, I think is what it's called a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna kill everybody, then go upstairs. It is so satisfying. And God of War does a similar thing where you slash, pause, slash with the axe. It's quite cool. Okay. Die. Die. I'm gonna limit... Oh, he's still alive. No longer. I'm gonna limit the amount of force powers here because I still want the bridge reasonably intact. Okay. Bridge is still intact, only just. Alright, now that's done. And there's nothing further up, I don't think. Like, let's just have a look. See if there's anything over here. And I don't think I can go any higher realistically. It might even just squish me. Let's see what happens. What happens if I just stay here? I don't think I've ever tested this theory out before. What happens? Ah, it does squish you eventually. Alright. Got him. Oh, nice. So I normally stack these here, and then I can just jump up on top of them. Well, how did I used to do this? It's been a while. And then that's nearly there already. I wonder. Get a bit more oomph on it. Oh, come on, mate. Maybe I need 2. One, 2, boom. There you go. Oh, what? Okay, let me just figure this out. That's surely able to work. Let me also then just see, do I need to upgrade Force Dash? There you go. Now let's try. Three, 2, 1. There you go. Now I've done it. Now, is there another one of those things around here? I don't think so from memory. So that should be good. No, there is. Look up there. So, you start by getting access to this boy. And then when you're here, I suppose you get access to that one. Okay, I'm going to figure out this puzzle and get that extra little thing. And next, here, here, here. Done it. Got them all. Power Crystal Rubat. Okay, now let's see. I think that's lightsaber crystal though. There you go. Now I have an extra lightsaber crystal, just gives me a bit of extra power. There you go. Got him. Got him. There you go. Ah, that's right. This mission is actually, it's huge. There's so much happening in this one little section. You know, this is the construction assembly line that you get in the prequels kind of stuff. Robots building robots, man. Game over, man. Game over. Don't know why. Oh yeah, I know why I was thinking about that. It's Oh, you're one of those synthetics. I'm thinking of an alien movie. Oh, it is so cool. They actually allow us to use the... That is absolutely sick. You can actually... This game is sick. You can use the lasers themselves to hurt the enemy. That is so, so cool. Alright, let's go one by one and pick up the crystals. 10,000 force points earned. This game is awesome. And thank you all very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, particularly if you're enjoying this series. And I will do my best to get through this and, you know, get cool content out. And I'll play this. And if you want to see anything more, just show that series support. You know, like, subscribe, do the... You know, do that for the series that you'd like to see me play. And I'll get into that series. Oh, come on. Nice. Force power sphere. I'm racking up these points. And then... yeah, just having fun. So, thank you very much for watching. Let's get into this. Okay. Got him. Ha. Oh, you get points for doing that as well, actually. That's kind of cool. Brilliant. Okay, now we're nearing the end of the actual section. We get to fight the boss. It's gonna be cool. Damn, I've racked up all those points. Okay. Okay. Now let's go and take out General Kota. This fight is pretty cool, I have to admit. I have very fond memories of it. You shouldn't be so disappointed. This boy is Luke Skywalker's equal in power. Now, General Kota is a very strong Jedi. He's actually able to block some of our attacks. Like, this guy can hold his own against some pretty powerful fighters. And he was trained by Yoda. And his lightsaber style of fighting, I think, is actually the same as ours, or very similar. It's like style 3. So it's a very, very cool style of combat. And he actually, I think he's very good at defensive fighting. Like, he's holding back a lot of the time. And he's defending lots. And he was trained by General Yoda. And honestly, the Jedi with green lightsabers are generally pretty badass. Only problem is we are just ridiculously strong. Like, he can even block our actual attacks. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Boom! Got him. Yes! Smack him! Yeah, let's, like, so far it's been a very tame boss fight. If I can, I'll give you something cooler. Because we've been doing nothing, really. And I can defeat this guy without too much problem. So there you go, that gives you something cool. Boom! I also have to defeat this guy before the timer runs out. Can I pick him up? Oh, he blocked the entirety of that! That was actually very good of General Kota. He's doing well. See, I have to fight him for force control there. He actually did. He's got a very good understanding of the force. If I die here, it's going to be ridiculous. I'm just going to focus on trying to kill him now. Okay. He very nearly used my own attack against me there. Okay. And last attack. The QTEs in this game are so awesome. I'd say lots of the Jedi Masters have a greater mastery of the Force than most of the individuals that you actually have in the dark side of the Force, or on the dark side of the Force. But I think that in terms of raw power, often the dark side of the Force is quite strong, or stronger. I honestly think that Darth Vader is sending Starkiller on missions that he would struggle with himself. And the Kazdan Paradis? I can't remember exactly how to say it. I think Kazdan Paradis. I can't remember exactly how to say this next character's name. That boss fight is amazing. And I don't know, like, Darth Vader's trying to sell Starkiller a little short here. I think Starkiller is as powerful, if not more powerful, than most of the characters in this game. But I think there are a lot more characters who have a better mastery of the Force than Starkiller does. General Kota included, even. Alright, I think I finished this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time in Gabe's Games.